Hello guys, welcome back to another episode with the Miami Marlins here in the Finless Fish YouTube series. We are about midway through July. We're at the 11th. We're at the first year player draft. So we're still top of the division. We've lost a game in our lead. We've had a bit of issue. We got swept out of Washington. But we won the first game in this four game set against San Diego, so that's positive. A little bit of news first. We managed to sign Leo Pineda in the end because we wanted to sign Angel Ruiz, but he preferred the offer from somewhere else. So we went and signed Leo Pineda anyway. And I have put him up at single A, which is a bit ambitious, and I may be moving him down pretty quickly, as he's only hitting 111. But I want to keep him progressing. I don't want him to get stuck in the international league. So we'll see what he can do. In terms of I still have Jesus Sanchez. I have not traded him away. He got a little bit hot to start off this month, hitting 320 with a couple of homers. I'm still not sure. The more I look at him, he's gone down, and he's not. Scout likes him more than OSA as well. Just the more I look at Bleed, he's struggling actually, but Burdick, Uelke, I really want more at bats out of these guys. Burdick's just performing. His OPS is 920, OPS plus of 160. I mean, he's playing well. Uelke not so much, but he has that ability to play either of those outfield corner positions very, very well. I really like Burdick, and I want him to play more. And I'm still not paying Jesus Sanchez a lot of money, but in all honesty, I think I'm going to try and trade him for a prospect soon. Towards the end of, I know it's silly though with us in the division race at the moment, but I just don't see us necessarily sustaining it. I'll have to see. I'll have to really see. I'm very torn, as you can as you can tell on this. That's really sad still as well. But let's get to the focus of this episode, which will be the draft. So, draft order, we have the 12th overall pick, and then we have two picks. We have a complimentary pick because we didn't sign. I can't remember off the top of my head. Aguiar or no, sorry, this was when we didn't sign that pitcher, who I don't actually know if he's in this draft. What was his name again? I'm gonna break away and I'll come back when I remember his name. So I remembered it. It was Brock Porter, and he is actually not. He's joined Clemson Uni, so he won't be signable now till 2025. Well, it was 2025. He's a freshman in uni, but look at those stats. He looks very good. I mean, he's for sure someone I'll be looking at in that. But he might be a top draft pick, and I may regret not picking him up when the time comes around because he would be flying up the. He'd be flying up now. I mean, look at that year in high school he had, and then obviously college as well. He's had a very good year. So yeah, it's I may regret that one. I may regret that one indeed. In terms of the rest of the people that we have in this draft, the best I think is Ethan Robinson. He's a pitcher, also in high school. He looks as good, if not better, than Brock Porter. 9 million though, that is a lot of money. In terms of best college prospect, Alex Galvin. In terms of what the mock draft think, Zion Rose will go top, then White, Robinson, Cup. They think we can get Jose Gonzalez. But to be honest, that pitcher, Galvin, he looks really good, and looks like he could be making an impact quite soon on the major league roster. So, do I need a pitcher? You always need pitchers. But let's get on with this draft. If we look quickly, look at 2025. Yeah, Fortis one of the top guys out there already. Next year we've got some interesting guys like this guy who's already good enough to play in the majors, which is interesting. And yeah, I am getting completely distracted again, so I will just continue the draft. In terms of the money, we'll find out how much we've got when I forward. I think you can find it here actually. Yeah, We have 4.9. Oh, that's our bonus, isn't it? So, who do the top picks go to? I'm guessing Robinson goes first. Thomas White went, actually, the other guy who looks very good. Actually, he looks ridiculously good. So, Baltimore have a player in him, so let's see if they can sign him. Then goes Galvin, he goes second. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not drafting him go higher. Then Robinson goes. Jake Grauberger goes to the Nationals with the 4th overall pick of the draft. Kansas City take Aaron Alvarez with the 5th pick. Jason Brandau goes 6th. Houston Astros take Zion Rose. I've just noticed this guy who's also actually arguably good enough to pitch in the bigs. David Rocose. Gabe Cabrera goes to the Diamondbacks. He's got 55 power already. Looks like a good player to make an impact. Minnesota takes Andrew Lindsay. Detroit takes James Hayes. And Santino Rosso goes to the, funnily enough, Boston Red Sox, which is quite ironic. So, who do we take? Rafael Velasquez. I said I didn't really want to take him. He's just a power bat, and he's probably a first baseman. And he's out of high school. Then you've got Dylan Lonergan, who's another high school pitcher. Looks good. And you've got A.D. Miller. He's a high school. He's committed to Arkansas. But if we gave him... Does he only want 1.3 mil? Jesus, he does look good. And he plays good D at third. Probably could stick at third as well. Or David Rocose. I mean, I think we take this guy who's red-shirted. I think we have to take him. I mean, what a pitcher. I think that's stupid if we don't take David Riccosi right there. And we'll meet his demand. Not a problem. Let's go. That's our pick. Right, let's see who we have next. Quite a few of the guys we looking at have gone. Hunter Haas. Nice name. Decent enough shortstop, just like very solid, but nothing really. What is this guy on? I mean, he hasn't got any control, but that looks like something right there. Surely we take him again. I mean, it's only pitches. I mean, this guy also as well, but he has no control. I don't like that. Kyle Ament, he's a reliever. Charles Batista looks pretty good as well. But he's 17, so he's a long way. I mean, we take this guy. Absolutely. What? I mean, he's probably going to go become a bit of a reliever, but I'll take him. No, I don't mind. He looks like he could actually become a starter. Right, now we got our next pick. I kind of like Hunter Haas. I'm not a huge fan of his hitting, but Hagi now. I kind of want to take a position player as well. He looks okay. Tristan Vreeling, he's a pitcher. Also looks okay. There's quite a lot of strong pitchers in this. Carrington Aaron, not very good defender. Christian Adams, nope. I kind of want to take Hunter Haas with this pick. Solid enough hitter, solid enough. He kind of does everything alright. I'm going to take Hunter Haas, I think. I'm going to break away and have a bit more of an in-depth look at some of these hitters, and then I'll come back. Chase Davis is available this low down in the draft. I'm quite shocked by this. A really solid power bat and a decent enough corner outfielder. I know we have a lot of these guys, but he's good. So I'm taking him with my next pick. And then next, beyond that, there weren't a huge amount of other people I was that excited about on the offensive side of the ball. So Batista, I kind of like him, but he's going to be, he's not even that expensive. This guy looks like a very solid reliever. I'm going to take Charles Batista because he's a bit more risky, but his upside is much more. And I will actually take Detmer because you always need relievers. Someone who can maybe come up and impact us pretty soon. Quite a lot of advanced bats and arms in this. David de Cote, no. P.S. Gallo? No. I'm going to cut away again, I'll be back. Brock Wilken is an interesting guy. I found he's all power. Hasn't really found his home at any position yet, but something maybe that could be quite interesting. I was also looking at some of the power guys. I mean, we've got Justin Best as well, who's 18, and I think I'm quite intrigued by him because he's got more upside, maybe. Blake Grimmer can't defend, unfortunately. Luis Espinal. I think I want. He looks pretty good as well. I think I'm going to take Justin Best. We'll draft him. And then I think if he's available, he's not. He's been taken now. Michael Brown looks pretty good. No contact. Blake, I might take Grimmer as my next pick. And then I saw some interesting pictures, but I don't know if they'll still be available. Cade Anderson is who I saw. Pretty solid stuff, but the rest of it looks pretty solid. Again, he's committed somewhere, but I've not got the pick. Please don't go, he's not gone. So I will draft him. In terms of, and then Braxton Stewart was another guy. He's a really big control guy, which I like, and he's got good personality, dominating in high school. Committed to Louisville, but I think I will take him. Another high upside guy that we can take a punt on. Cole Miller's there, right? Bryce Roberson. He's very good, actually. Wow, I say very good. Very good for this far down. Or do I take Cole Miller? A bit more upside with him, maybe. I think I'm going to take Cole Miller. And then I'll come back and see if Bryce Roberson is available. Sadly, he is not. He is gone. Any big high stuff guys left? McAnglin, Brody Cooper, Vasilevskis, Derek Cherry. Just don't like the control on these guys. Oh, I'm going to take this guy partly because of his name, but also because he's Australian, but looks pretty good. Let's have a look at the last couple of guys left. Any big contact guys? Ooh. Why is this guy? This guy should not be a pitcher. I'm going to be taking Nate Walmaguth and making sure I convert him. Bit of an oversight from the rest of them there. Ryan Ham. No. What about any good eye guys? Brandon Smith. Any big speed guys? Oh, Josh Hart looks pretty good. Sorry, stealing. Speed. Jalen Townsend. Is that Rice? I might take Jalen Townsend. I always like having a speed guy. You never know when you might need him. I think I'm going to call that there. So, signed quite a few guys. Made 13 picks, I think, there. So let's see where we stand. All of them have got offers now. I need to offer Cade Anderson. I've got 19 million left to spend. I've got a lot of money. He's extremely hard. I might give him like... I'll just give him a mil. Just want to make sure we get him. Braxton Stewart. I'll just meet his demand. Okay. I'm pretty happy with those picks, I think. Yeah, I mean, Rukosi looks like he's AAA already. And then potentially bigs next year. James Grantland, I mean, he looks excellent. Hunter Haas, decent. Chase Davis I'm actually excited about as well. So that will bring this episode to a close. Pretty happy with those. a bit of a. It's hard to kind of. It was a bit of a thin sort of upper echelon. Um, there was Tom. Those first three pitches were all good. Then this guy went. He's all right. He's pretty good, I guess. Aaron Alvarez. There's a lot of solid pitching, both high school and college. Even like this guy's going fifth, sixth overall. Don't know how much I like him. Zion Rose was meant to be the best position player available, but that not very good contact guy. Gabe Cabrera, he looks pretty solid. So yeah, I think we just struggled a bit um, with talent really. So Velasquez I could have taken, but I'm kind of happy I didn't. I'm happy with what we've done here. So that will bring this episode to a close. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.